Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good evening. I am Kat Carter, and welcome to Friday Night Live. I am so excited that you are here to hang out with me tonight. We're going to have an amazing time. Oh, yeah, because my good friend is standing by. Mr. Carl Cox, the maestro himself, is here, and I am so excited. I have been waiting for this show. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Friday Night Live. Friday Night Live is a positive platform where we come to inform, innovate, and inspire. And we surely hope that's what we've been doing and giving that to you since we've been virtual. All right, so let's go to our encouragement corner. Okay, our encouragement corner tonight reads, when I am open to fully experiencing the pure love of God as I am now, I receive an infusion of strength. The power of divine love allows me to accomplish what I may have felt I could not accomplish only a few moments ago. Because God's presence is everywhere, I can never be separated from everlasting love or deny the soul enriching experience of loving God. Divine, pure love is instilled in my heart and cannot be lost or misplaced. Like the tender sapling stretching to become a mighty oak tree, my love for God continues to grow. Supported by God's love, I can rise above any challenge. I cannot help but celebrate God's presence as I live a life inspired by the pure joy of being loved and being loving. I am loved and loving. Taken from the Daily Word, 365 days of love, inspiration, and guidance. Well, let me tell you about my guest this evening. I hope you all are ready. They're not ready. Sure, they're not ready. They're not ready. My guest this evening has performed with a great variety of artists, and I'm going to name a few of them for you. Smokey Robinson, Incognito, Mesa, OMG, The Stylistics, Kirk Franklin, Ed Hamilton, oh my goodness, Doc Powell, Brian Culbertson, Mary J. Blige, Lettucey, Sister Sledge, Fred Hammond. Can you believe he is on Friday Night Live? Okay. He has also performed for the Obama inaugural celebration at Washington Plaza Hotel and inaugural concert with Mesa at Lincoln Theater in DC. He has recorded with Will Smith, Boyz II Men, Gerald Levert, Kirk Franklin, Fantasia, Trey Songz. I could go on and on. He has also done some TV appearances. He has been on The Carson Daly Show with Vivian Green, and also TBN with Kirk Franklin, on VH1 Hip Hop, on the Honor Awards with Salt and Pepper, Big Daddy Kane, Common. He has toured with Kirk Franklin and Mary Mary on the Hero Tour. He currently sings with Mesa, Smokey Robinson, and Incognito. And he has also been on the Jimmy Fallon Show on NBC. OMG. Y'all ready? Please welcome to Friday Night Live, the maestro himself, saxophonist Carl Cox.
All right, I'm honored to be here with my good friend Kat, and I'm going to give you guys just a little taste. I hope I can follow up that intro, Kat. That was pretty special. Some of that stuff I forgot I even did, so it was nice to hear some of those things. It brings back some memories. But I'm going to play for you my newest single. It's called Thankful, and it features one of my good friends, Bluey from Incognito, who's a wonderful guitarist. If you follow Incognito, you definitely know who Bluey is. He's the leader of the group. And we're going to try to play this song live for you now. And you can get it on all digital platforms. And it's being played on national radio right now on iHeartRadio. And you can get it on any platform right now that you use. So let's try it out, and we're gonna see if we can play this thing for you live. Hope you guys enjoy it. Right.
Sir.
We got it. We got it. We got it through it.
Yes, it sounds wonderful. You should see all these comments I see on here. So I have to let you all know that Carl is going to be hanging out with me for the entire show. I have kidnapped him and Debbie Sanders.
Hey, it's all good with me. I don't care. It's all good. What? Hey, where else am I going to go on a Friday? Let's have some fun, you know?
Yes, exactly. So what was the song you just played? I know what it is, but you tell the people what it is. You tell them all about it.
So this is it's called Thankful. And it's an upbeat, feel good kind of tune because wanted to write something that was I felt thankful for, and in this case, it was just for the gift of music and the healing powers of music that can embrace you and kind of hug you, so to speak, when you're down and out, and
Yeah.
bring some good positive vibes to the listener. That's kind of what I was going for with this whole thing.
Well, I think you were successful.
Oh, well, that was the intent. So we're trying.
Yes, yes. We have a nice little crowd on with us today. I am just so excited that you are here, Carl. OMG. This is really an honor to have you on Friday Night Live.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir. So I got a few questions for you. So we're going to do a few questions and then we got some fun stuff coming up. So don't you all go nowhere. I have to remind them, though, Carl, watch this. I have to remind them that this is the last Friday of the month. What happens on the last Friday of the month? Did you touch a button over there?
What's that?
Did you touch a button over there? I saw some fire. Did you do something on your end?
Oh, that wasn't me.
Oh. So the last Friday of the month, we usually give gifts away. Sometimes my guests, my business, if I have a business owner on here, they'll have something to give away. But on the last Friday of the month, the gift is worth at least $50. No, you can't have it.
I mean, if you're going to offer, I mean,
Yeah. So we're going to be asking a trivia question a little bit later on. So, Carl, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I just like everybody else, we're just trying to find our groove in this whole situation, especially being a musician. It's like there's no live shows and
There's some challenges. Yeah.
there's some challenges there, and we're all trying to, find our little niche and find a little tunnel to be creative. And for me, honestly, I've been creating a lot of music in the pandemic, which I never had an opportunity to do. So,
Mhm.
like you said, I've been playing with a lot of different people over the years, and everybody would say, "What are you doing? Where's your project? Where's your stuff?" And
Mhm.
finding this, in a weird way, the pandemic kind of allowed me to do that. So, there was always whenever you're presented a negative, you get an opportunity to get a positive. So
That's
that's what I did.
Yes. Okay. So, what first got you into playing the saxophone? Were you inspired by someone, or what happened?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, think I was terrible at every other instrument, and honestly, my dad and my mother played in church a
Okay.
lot, and my dad's a guitar player,
Hmm.
and my mom was a singer, and my grandfather actually played saxophone and organ. So
Okay.
he always played by ear, and he had a good feel. And I didn't really get a chance to hear him play a lot because I was younger. But he did come over a couple of times and play with me, and he played by ear, and he showed me a couple notes here and there. And I was playing in fourth grade band, and as a kid, and
Hmm.
I kind of found saxophone along the way, and it just kind of resonated and kind of felt good.
History.
And yeah, and it just, my teachers were always like, get very complimentary after I started playing it, and they're like, "Wow, this is your instrument. You're really accelerating."
Wow.
So it was kind of just a fit for me,
Hmm.
If I would have stuck with trumpet, I wouldn't be here right now because I was terrible at trumpet. So yeah,
Wow.
I think that happens with a lot of people. They try an instrument and then they realize, they're like, "Well, I wasn't too good at that, but maybe if you tried another one, you would have been a little more successful." So that's an unfound treasure that some people never really discover. But
Right. So I'm digging your saxophone. It's really, really nice. What type of saxophone do you play? Is that soprano, alto, tenor?
so this is actually a vintage saxophone,
That's
and
pretty.
yeah, I mean, you can't buy them anymore because they were out of production by 1972. So they started around 58, and then they ended so really around 72,
Mhm.
and called a Mark 6 Selmer. So that was a legendary era for jazz. John Coltrane,
Oh.
Charlie Parker's and the Cannibal Adderleys, and when Silmer was really starting in that era, that's what a lot of guys were playing, and it became a legendary kind of horn. But for every reason, I can't find many other horns that really resonate like a good vintage. So that's what I play, and it just feels good for me, So
Yeah,
I'm not letting her go. Just staying with me for a long time.
what is she made out of?
Brass.
Brass.
And it, you could get into like why these vintage horns were so much more clear and resonated a little bit more than some of the new horns. You could get into the brass content and the alloy and the copper. There's a lot of variables, but people were making stuff by hand and hammering and heating things and craftsmanship, first class, world class craftsmanship from France to United States.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you did not become a musician, what do you think you would be doing right now?
I have no idea. I really don't know. I don't know what else I'm really good at. Maybe I'll be like a pro fisherman or something, like doing tournaments, trying to win tournaments. I do love fishing too. I mean, it's a hobby of mine, me and my dad.
Like deep sea fishing or
more just
like
salt. Not salt. We used to do saltwater, but we do like more freshwater fishing and bass fishing and stuff. Yeah, probably do that, or maybe something with art. I always kind of had art in my personality because I used to draw as a kid, and I would sit there for hours,
wow.
and drawing. So I think the arts in general kind of resonated with me, and the drawing kind of went away, and the music kind of came forward.
You're just oozing with creativity.
Oh, I gotta let it out somehow, right?
And you told me that you were a teacher. Look on the comments. Somebody said Carl is an amazing teacher. Bob Ferguson.
Oh, is Bob on here? Oh, he's infiltrated me. What's up, Bob? Yeah, so I'm a teacher at high school. I've been doing that for 16 years and living a double life as a touring musician. So needless to say, the pandemic slowed me down quite a bit, and I'm actually grateful for it because I was flying out every weekend, and it was with somebody different, and it would be, I have to fly from the East Coast to the West Coast in 2 days and come back, and it was a lot. And it, I have a 6-year-old at home and my wife, and it's hard to be away from them when you're playing, and I was doing it a lot, and this is kind of what I've been trying to do for my whole life since I was in 4th grade. So now that the opportunities presented itself, I wanted to take advantage. But the pandemic, I'm grateful for that because I spend time with my family every day, and the whole year since March.
It gave you a chance to rest and kind of balance the family life with.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. How would you describe the music that you typically create?
Let's see. Well, I don't really like to create anything unless it makes me feel good. I love feel good music, as you could tell from the last song, Thankful. That's I want to move, I want to dance and bob, and I want to feel good.
I like that title too, Carl.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, Thankful.
Yeah, I mean, it relates to everybody,
Yeah.
We all got something to be thankful for, and it just puts you in a good mood, and that was kind of when I was thinking when I was writing it. So it was nice. With stuff that resonates with me like that, it makes me feel good, and I want to just kind of dive into the music, and it's not always about how many notes I could play and how many riffs I can play. It's like can I sit in the pocket and can I make this feel right and make it sound good? And that's kind of like my go-to strategy. And if I let it go for a couple days, I'll come back and I'll listen to a song or a vibe, and I'll either say nah, or I'll say yes, that still makes me feel the same way, and then I know I'm going to go in that direction.
Okay. That kind of answered my next question. I was going to ask you, what is your creative process like? Like, do you play music based on experiences or like what you're feeling, or do you wake up in the middle of the night and you get a tune and you write it down, or how does it work for you?
I think I'm inspired by other. I mean, really, just by other artists.
Yeah.
I mean, being on stage with Incognito, when I'm on stage with them, it's just like I'm in heaven for like 90 minutes. And their music, when you listen to it, it brings you to another place. You know, the singers, the horns, the vibe, the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and when I hear stuff like that, I want to recreate stuff like that. So this tune is kind of like an ode a little bit to Incognito because Bluey's playing guitar, and it has that kind of feel, you know. So whatever I hear at the moment will kind of inspire me. Like if I'm flipping through my Facebook and
Mm-hmm.
I hear something that's really great, you know, I want to maybe not copy the song by any means, but maybe copy the spirit of a tune.
Gives you inspiration. I get it.
Yeah, yeah. And there's just so many things like that. It's just it's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, kind of just whatever comes that day my way, I might kind of jump on it.
Yeah, that's good. I like that answer. So, when we were doing sound checks yesterday and we were on here for a minute trying to make sure everything was good for
Oh
everybody
yeah,
today. And when I got off, I saw on the news that Cicely Tyson had passed away. And so I wanted to do a tribute of her life, if that's okay, right quick. It's not very long, but it's just a few pictures. So I just wanted to honor her on the show. So I'm going to do that right now, okay? Is it okay, Carl?
yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
She is so pretty.
Oh yeah,
I was trying to find some of the younger photos all the way up to that's a pretty
oh
picture.
yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's great.
She won some awards. Yeah,
I saw her. I saw her interviews they were showing too.
you did.
Yeah, she was a strong voice.
Yes, yes. So she was like 96 years old when she passed away.
She didn't look it.
Mm-mm, not at all.
She
She
did not look it.
she lived a good, rich life. That's for sure.
She did.
So
Yeah,
I wanted to, I didn't want to celebrate. I just wanted to celebrate her life just a little bit on the show
yeah, yeah.
because I
That's
was kind of shocked. I mean, as soon as we got finished with our stuff, and I was like, "What?" And so,
yeah. I know. Same thing. I came on the news, and unbelievable.
yeah, unbelievable.
It seems like that's been happening a lot in the news every other month. I'm like, oh God, now who? Who do they take next?
2020 has been a doozy for sure.
No,
2021 is still we don't know for sure yet. That's still we're still trying to figure that out.
we're just getting started.
Yeah, 2020 was something else.
Yeah, buckle up. You know, you never know.
Right,
But
right.
and I think we'll be okay. Oh, she was married to Miles Davis. I did not know that.
I think so for a while. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that's a queen gone for real. Okay, so what I want to do is let's go and do our trivia question. So while they're trying to figure, I'm going to show the trivia question, Carl, and while they're trying to figure that out, I'm gonna let you get ready to do another song while they're doing that. Okay, so let me show it to them right quick. Let me see. This is our trivia question for this evening. What Super Bowl number is it going to be for 2021? Is it A, B, C, or D? Uh, do you know? Have no idea? All right, well, they're trying to figure that out. Let's let Carl go ahead and play us another song. Carl, you ready?
Yeah, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. There he goes. Yes.
Okay. Um, So I'm going to play a song that I released with a good friend of mine, Dave Stevens. He's got a lot of singles out in the smooth jazz world as well. And we wrote this song together. And this was like one of my kickoffs when I started right about August. And we started getting a lot of attention with this song. It's called All the Way. And I made XM watercolors and some various smooth jazz charts, and got a lot of like national radio play and stuff. Kind of kicked me off. So this is called All the Way, and it's still available on all platforms if it interests you guys. And let's see if I can play this for you guys.
Carl, you want some pizza?
I know. I was getting hungry. I know. I'm like, wow, Friday night, Chicago. Like, hey, you're from Illinois, right? Chicago.
Chicago. What do you know about Chicago pizza? You don't know nothing about no Chicago.
Oh, I just like Uno.
Uno's.
Uno, yeah, that's my favorite. The deep dish. I love that.
Uno's okay.
I love Unos. Yep, that's my thing.
So that was a beautiful song. I'm not sure which. I knew "Thankful." Which song was that you just played?
So that was called All the Way.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a high energy, upbeat kind of song too. Both of
okay.
them are kind of, feel good songs.
Yes, they are very much so. Those are you play the kind of songs like I'm on. I have a convertible and I'm driving along the coast on
Uh
a road trip. Yeah, that's some beautiful music.
that was the intention, Just
Does attention? Yes. Well, you did it. Yes, that's for sure. I wish
thank you.
you could. Yes. Okay. I would ask, who would you like most to collaborate with? But you've collaborated with so many other great artists. Is there somebody that you'd like to collaborate with that you have not yet?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. That's a really hard question.
That's a hard one. Yeah, you've been with some great people.
Yeah, I've been fortunate. I mean, really, and that's what it is. I mean, I've been fortunate. There's a lot of guys that could be in my place as well. I'm just grateful and for the opportunities that
Yeah,
are delivered my way, and
yeah.
you know, but you know, who would I want to really collaborate with? I mean, one of my favorite bass players that's around, and he played with Miles. Speaking of Miles, is Marcus Miller.
Okay.
I mean, I would love to play with Marcus Miller. We never played together, but we actually shared a stage once, and Mesa was on after his performance.
Hmm.
And I got a chance to talk to him and hang out a little bit. But I love his whole approach to funk and jazz and R&B and infusing all that
Hmm.
together.
Hmm.
Oh, my Aunt Tina and Uncle Dave are on.
Oh,
What's up?
hey, hey,
What's up, guys?
hey.
Uncle Dave said Pink Floyd. Yeah, hey, I could
Wait,
play some rackety
look
saxophone and Pink
what Claude
Floyd.
said.
Just make the saxophone sound raspy and dirty. We can make that happen.
Awesome. Did you
Yeah,
did you see what Claude put on there? Did you see it?
Claude, collaborate with me. Yeah, hey, I'll collaborate with you. No problem. I mean, hit me up on Facebook. We'll collaborate. Um, what I really would love to, who I would love to play. I mean, really just share a stage with is somebody, like the Rolling Stones. They have saxophone. Like
Wow. Yeah.
somebody like the icons like that. I mean, that would be so fun to play. You know, Billy Joel. Andy Snitzer he's a guy that I know that plays with Billy Joel. That's such a great opportunity. The music is so beautiful. Somebody like that. That would be like a dream come true. I would say.
While we're talking about artists, I want to send a special shout out to Kevin Moore. You got a chance to meet him last night.
Oh, Kevin, yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin.
I'm not sure if he's on here, but I want to send a shout out to him. The prelude music that we were listening to, that was from his CD, Every Breath We Take, I Need You. So I wanted to send a shout out to him and thank him so much. He always helps out when he can with the bugs.
Oh, he was.
System.
I had a lot of bugs with this stuff yesterday. He was so helpful. So if he's on, dinner's on me, Kevin. When I go to Oakland,
Oakland, California. Yeah.
yeah, if Yoshi stays open,
Hmm.
I'll be there. I'm sure with Mesa at some point when this COVID is a mess away, and he's going to get a free dinner from me.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get back to some kind of normalcy. Um, Hopefully in the near future. I'm hoping.
I mean, I don't think it can get any worse. I mean, we're just going to get. I think it can just get better with the vaccines. So I'm optimistic. I'm keeping my head up. I'm just try to move it along and
Yeah.
let them things roll out and see where it takes us.
Yeah.
I think it will. I think it will.
Yeah. With a lot of prayer and hope. Yeah.
Hmm.
So my last co-host, every co-host that comes in here, I'm always picking on them and doing something kind of weird. So now it's your turn.
Oh boy.
So one of my Facebook uh, friends put in noticed they are missing their pet. And when I saw it, I thought about you. The pet's name is Craig, and so
Uh,
I'm going to show you a picture of what happened. So it's a pet ant. His name is Craig. He is 7 millimeters long. He's very friendly and likes people. And he answers to Craig, Craigie Poo, Cupcake, Sugar Pie. So he was last seen.
that's
So
funny.
Craig is a domestic ant. And so he has limited wilderness survival skills. So it's urgent that they find him. So I was wondering if you would be willing to help. We can maybe go try to find Craig and maybe get him back to his owner. What do you think?
That's going to be a tough one, but I think we can make it happen with some, binoculars or something. Just
All kinds of crazy stuff on Facebook. Yeah, so
we can stare at the ground with some binoculars. I think I could find them.
that's Craig. Craig the ant. Yes.
Yeah,
Craig.
we'll find him. Maybe he'll respond to his name.
Yes. 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 Okay. Um. Do you have any upcoming shows and maybe something later on this year?
Well, I had a lot, and it just all kind of fell behind the wayside. But I see that one of my band leaders that I play with is on here, Rita.
Oh wow.
I call her Margarita, Rita Margarita, and she has a band called Party Wave that is the premier band in Atlantic City area.
Hey
And,
Rita.
yeah, so I've been playing with them, and Bob's a great trumpet player, and I play with him. He's like my partner in crime, and we were playing Atlantic City every Sunday doing shows, at the Hard Rock, the Tropicana, and then Party Wave has got gigs lined up. Right now, I think we're lined up with some gigs starting in maybe June,
Okay.
and it's an outdoor venue, so it's like right on the marina.
Yeah.
It's outside, so I think that the casino is kind of taking a leap of faith now outside, maybe the vaccines, and so that's why I'm kind of keeping my chin up. I think it's going to start to slowly kind of weave its way back.
Yeah. So, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music business?
Oh my goodness. Well, in some ways it's helped, and in other ways it's kind of hurt us, I think. If you think about, like, if I put something out and it goes on all digital streams, it's out in the world, immediately. But the problem is, who's going to find it if they don't know you exist, So it kind of, it's a little oversaturated, I think, in all genres, really. And who gets noticed and who doesn't, is difficult. So that hurts a little bit because there's so many opportunities, but it's good in some ways, to have a platform and not have a record company, and sell your rights to a record company to promote you and market you. You can kind of do it yourself. So there's plus sides, and there's negative sides to everything. But I think in some ways it's decluttered a lot of my car, because I used to have CDs thrown around, and when the iPod first came out, I thought having 50 songs was amazing. I'm like, I got 50 songs. I don't need 5 CDs. And then gradually that went away, and then mini disc a little bit took over, and then boom, we were 1,000 songs. And so now, I have a little more space in my room.
Wow.
I got it all on iTunes almost now.
Hey, decluttering the car is always a good thing. I need to declutter my car.
Yeah.
My car. Declutter my car. That's a tongue twister.
Yep.
Really, my trunk.
Yeah, I know. My trunk too. Same thing. I still got CDs in there.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So, what out of the songs that you've produced or made yourself, which one is your most favorite?
I got a couple that aren't even out released yet that I really like, but I think I like the one Thankful really right now the best.
I like it.
And maybe just because it's fresh and I haven't heard it, for 4 months or 5 months. So I think that one right now just kind of resonates with me. I just love the feel of that tune, and the melody kind of came to my head, and I just really fell in love with that tune right now. And you know, when we get an opportunity to play it with a live band and on stage, we could really open it up and put it on another level.
Yeah.
I'm playing to a track that it's kind of difficult at times, but playing live with live musicians, that's where the spirit of that music is going
That
to
energy, yeah, that energy is completely different. I agree. At a concert, yes, I totally agree. Yes.
yeah, that's going to be great.
Okay. Which famous musicians do you admire?
Oh, all of them. I think all of them. There's so many players and musicians. I mean, everybody does something a little bit different, and it's not always necessarily better, but I could hear so many different players do something that I enjoy. I mean, they might not do everything well, but they might do one thing really well, and I really enjoy that aspect of their playing. But I mean, as far as saxophone, you mean, or just in general?
It doesn't matter. Actually, it really doesn't matter.
I mean, if I'm talking about saxophone, I really love Kirk Whalum. I mean, who doesn't love Kirk Whalum?
Yes. Yes.
That dude. I mean, we've talked a few times and we know each other, but every time he plays, it just comes from somewhere inside his soul, and you don't hear that often. And he's very unique. I love that about him. Plus, his these chapters of jazz and gospel CDs that he's got. I mean, you could tell that there's something special about his playing, and he doesn't have to play a run at all. He could play one note, and it just is amazing. It touches your heart.
Yeah.
But if you're going to talk about technicians, one of my favorites is really Michael Brecker, who played with Chaka Khan and all the big pop stars, and played all these, like, he's the famous soloist on that cameo song Candy. And
okay, I know the song. Yeah.
Yeah, and they all these different. He's got a ton of CDs, and yeah, he's an amazing technician. So I listen to him a lot for facility and those types of things. And of course, Gerald Albright was one of big influence.
Absolutely.
I mean, he was there when it all started.
Yeah.
A guy that I started to get to know recently is Najee, a good friend now. And Najee's another one who does beautiful flute playing, and I wore his songs in the Key of Life out when he did Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
I was in high school, and I'm playing.
I was doing a lot when I was younger too. Najee, yeah.
Najee was hitting, and he's still
Kenny G.
Yeah, Kenny G was in my arsenal.
A lot when I was young. Yeah, when I was younger. Yeah. Kenny
G monopolized on that whole scene, and with Sony Records, and came out with Songbird, and it went not just on
Songbird, yeah.
Wasn't just smooth jazz charts. He hit pop charts.
He did.
Top 10 pop charts. So this dude, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he changed the dial a little bit.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really the only platinum instrumentalist that I'm aware of that went pop. I mean, I don't know any other instrumentalist that really had the success that he did as far as pop charts go, being a non-vocal tune.
I am not sure. I'd have to go do some research and find out. I don't know if he's the only one either. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. From what I saw, he was. So, I mean, I could be wrong. Somebody probably knows out there, but I think he's the top
one
charting instrumentalist ever.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it, for real. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Charlene is saying, "What do you know about Kirk Whalum?" Oh, I know every note that he plays before he plays it. That's how many times I've listened to that guy. But yeah, he's a wonderful person.
Yeah. Okay. So Carl, let's see if we have a winner for our. Did you know the answer to that question? I know you did. Did you know the answer?
I'm not revealing it. It's going to be a surprise.
Okay. This was the question. What Super Bowl number is it going to be right this year, 2021? And the answer is January. Oh, wait. The answer is 55. It's 55,
Oh,
Carl. Am I right?
I think it is.
All right. So let me see who our winner is. Let me see.
Rita didn't know that.
Huh? Say it
You
again?
put is it in the comments? People
Yeah, they were putting all kinds of answers in there.
oh yeah. Uh-oh. It looks like yeah, I see some C's in there.
So our winner tonight is Carmen Cunningham. So Carmen, I need you to pick one of these footballs, A, B, C, or D. There are gift cards under each one. One is a $50 gift card. Put it in the comments. Which one you want, Carmen? Put it in the comments. Which one you want? Okay, so while she's doing that, I don't know what. Uh-oh. I think I got stuck. Let me see. Okay, there it is. My buttons were getting a little stuck. I have like this little touch tone.
Oh yeah.
Um, Okay. So, Carl, we were talking about the COVID vaccine a little bit yesterday. You remember we
Right.
talked about it? So I had the opportunity to moderate. Um, and we had some doctors. We had three doctors on, and we had the director of public health for Madison County. And so I want to shout out to the NAACP and also the doctors that were on there. It's the NAACP Edwardsville branch, and want to say thank you to them. And also Dr. Ronald Rimbert, Dr. Carl Lambert, and Dr. Rodney Alford. So that was a really cool opportunity because with the vaccine, you hear the rumors, you're seeing the scary things on Facebook. You don't know what's what. And so people are trying to make conscious decisions for them and their families. And so it was an honor to be on that panel just to get the truth out there about the vaccine, maybe answer a few questions, to concerns or whatever about it. So want to send a shout out to them. All right. So are you having a good time, Carl?
Oh, I'm having a great time. This is the most fun I've had on a Friday in months. I mean, you kidding me? I feel like we're all just hanging out in a room together. This is wonderful. Thanks for having me and doing what you're doing with all these different subject matters and shows. This is all good information for people too.
Thank you so much, Carl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we're getting close to the last 10 minutes, and what I want to do is, can you believe the show is almost over?
Nope, won't buy like a blink.
I know. So, Carmen, you let us know which one you want. Oh, she says A. Okay, let's do that. A. Okay, so A is the blue ball. So you didn't pick the red ball. You didn't pick the green ball.
Oh, the suspense.
You didn't pick. Oh,
Oh, that would have been nice.
but you got the Walmart gift card coming your way, Carmen.
Good.
So
Congrats.
you can get all kinds of stuff at Walmart, can't you, Carl? You can get groceries, you can get
Oh,
mouthwash, you can get
beach balls.
beach balls, you get tires, you get paint, all kinds of stuff.
You name it. You're going to get it with that.
Yes, yes. Congratulations, Carmen.
Yes,
Carl,
congrats.
so what I want to do, Carl, is I want to do my accolades real quick so that you can have time to do your final selection, and I'm going to let you actually end the show. How's that?
So, yeah. So I'm share. I'm actually going to share a tune that's not released yet. As like a little surprise. Nobody,
Special.
nobody's heard this yet, and it won't be going for any kind of radio or anything for um, probably maybe 4 or 5 months. So I'm trying to decide which one I want to share with you all. So we can do that afterwards.
Okay. All right. So my media director right here, this is my daughter. So we're going to do our accolades, and then we're going to turn it over to you to take us out. How's that?
Yeah. So I'm going to play it. I'm not going to play along because I don't have a TV track, but I'm just going to play the recording.
Okay. Don't do it yet. We're going to do our
Okay. All right. All right. You got it.
Okay. All right. So accolades. Cheryl, give me some music in the back of my voice. Woo! That was weird. Something's going on. Sounds different. Okay, there it is. Okay, so acolytes, we want to give a shout out to my professor, Dr. Rice. He has a book out, Stepdad, Showing Up and Showing Out. And in this book, he talks about his journey as a stepfather and as a father. And it gives some really good nuggets. It gives some encouraging points. So if you know a father or a stepdad that's out there that could use a little encouragement, that's having a hard time with the kids at COVID, everybody at home and carrying on, check out this book. It's not very expensive, and you can find it at most stores. You can find it at Amazon, Barnes and Noble. So check them out. It's only like $13. So check it out. Stepdad, Showing Up and Showing Out. Also, can't tell them what it is yet. They got to stay. So you all keep paying attention to Friday Night Live. There's something in the making, something in the making. All right. And we definitely want to say thank you so much to our amazing guest tonight, national recording artist Carl Cox. I hope that you all are enjoying him. Why don't you all send him some hugs and some hearts and some likes and encourage him and let him know how much you all are enjoying his gift tonight. And next week, we're going to have stellar nominated national recording artist Laval Bell is going to be in the house. OMG, I've known him since like 2000. He is amazing. So you all make sure you tune in for that. All right. Did I do everything else? Congratulations to our winner tonight, Carmen. Congratulations. Yay! And then also, I have two people that have been working with me ever since I began this show. And so I want to recognize them tonight. Minister Derek Donaldson, in recognition of your dedication, integrity, contribution, and commitment to excellence on Friday Night Live. And also my daughter, Cheryl Jewell. Yay! Cheryl's about to cry. We present her. You hear her?
It's so official. I love it.
Okay, so Cheryl's going to do a few shout outs, and then we're going to give it to you, Carl.
Okay.
All right. How are we doing tonight? Okay, let's see who we got on the horn today. We have, let's see. Oh, hey, Gigi. It's good to see you, Gigi. Mwah. Auntie Ada, glad to see you came out too. Mother DeBose, glad to see you. Hey, Charlene, the stamp queen collector. How you doing, girl? So good to see you as well. Carmen Cunningham, congratulations on that $15 gift card. Oh, hey, Rita, glad you came out. I hope you enjoyed. Hey, Tina Wilson, glad you came out as well. Good to see you again. Mwah. Bob Ferguson, glad you enjoyed. I hope to see you come back again. Let's see here. Oh, we got Angela. Hey, Angela Howard. Glad you made it out.
Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Karan girl. Happy Friday, girl. Let's see who else we got here. We also have Portland Ward. Glad you came out as well. Tina and Dave McDonald. I hope you enjoy. And yes, I agree. He should totally do a collab with Pink Floyd. Totally. I agree. Let's see who else we got over here.
Did you get Rita?
Yes, I got Rita. Of course I got Rita.
Okay.
Hey, Bonnie Wilson. It's good to see you too. Mwah. Jocelyn Allen. I'm glad you checked us out. Hope you enjoyed. And Claude Roberts. Welcome back. And I think that's it.
I saw Bob Ferguson.
Yes, I got Bob. Oh, Brother Esau and Walter Williams. I am not going to forget you guys. I promise. Glad you guys came out as well.
All right. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to We're going to turn it over to Carl. Carl, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much. I'm sure there are plenty other things you could be doing on the Friday night besides hanging out with me. Thank you so much for spending the hour with me and encouraging us and sharing your gift with us. Best wishes for you and your future endeavors. And when you release those other singles that you got back there that you got to come back and hang out with me for a little bit.
Uh, just name the date. I'll be there. I had a blast. Thank you for everything that you're doing.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to let you take us out. So you all have a great evening. Here is Carl Cox.
Okay, so as somebody mentioned in the comments, this is an exclusive. So don't record it. I haven't released this yet, but I think I'm going to pick this tune called "Groovin'" because we were talking about feel good music, and I think it's appropriate to leave you all with something that feels just good, and keeping with that subject matter and that kind of vibe. This is called "Groovin'," and it'll be released at some point this year. I would play it for you, but I don't have a TV track that's completed because it hasn't been released yet. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and you check out some of my music if you get an opportunity. And feel free to reach out to me, and if you have any questions about anything, and I'll be glad to answer any questions that you guys might have. So this is Groovin'.